draw up on the head. And so we would work from the head. Now, what we're doing is the mouth might be open. Right? So you get these are the best because they hold it there. So you would just roll it up. Not too big, not too big. And you just place under the chin. Like this. What that does is it becomes locked in here after about half an hour. So therefore, you don't want them to go maybe a few minutes after they pass away. So when they go to sleep, leave it for a few minutes and then do. Because if I don't know how many of you have been a present. And that's what I mean by looking up. And when the kids walk in, their mouth are wide open and they get very scared. So what you hi five.
I was just about to false teeth. Do you take them out or do you put them in before you close them out?
Back to the whānau, you just take the instructions from the whānau. I never make anything up unless they tell me to. Like, you know, if I can put the teeth in. Got gold in it, I might think about it. But, so this is what we want to do. Right, if you're anything like me, I'm a karanga girl. So when they've done that and I'm ready to go, and I'll just check the eyes. Can you all see on there? You can't even come around. Hold the eyelid there for quite a couple of minutes while you toe yourself ready in the karanga mode. And keep them straight because you don't have another opportunity. So it's really good to just get in there and do the way. So then you go into that special place of yours. In the karanga wheel, in a special place. And always communicating with the whānau what you're doing. So they know what you're doing. Keep them informed. Especially as a guide. Into their place. Karanga, karakia, ewa waiata. Listen to them, let them know you're preparing. And go. Okay, so I've done that. So we have done this. Now, when we're washing, here's why I've got the towels over here. Say for wahine, if it's all wahine, but you know that auntie, cousin, we are very private. We know where we're going, so we can do it like that. No perfume stuff. Why? Because the heat will attract that. That will attract the heat. Then you have an issue. Because the ice impacts it all the way down this side. Okay. So, you know, we would do wash normal, do the washing normally. You know, you can just underneath, whoever's the main lady, do what you need to do. You only have a space of 45 minutes. So you don't want to go hard out. Now, you can have, you know, if it's Nini, put her nappy on. If it's Nini after that, and they're on pellets of pear, things like that. Yeah, use that. Put it on a scarf. If you're shrouding, you don't really need a lot of clothes on because you're wrapping. You'll see that the feet are like this, so don't touch them. So when we pass our feet like this, they just automatically go there and they stuck with anything. Just leave them alone. just leave the body do what it needs to do. So you've done all your cleaning, you've done everything. You know, so we are going to just move Bub. So come on this side. Yeah. So we're going to move Bub this way. We put it down. So what we want to do, where's your other hand? You need to put it straight down there, Bub. So we want to grab, and then we're going to go Tahiru and then move. You go, oh, sorry Bub. And then you know, that's where you put the other shoe. Start tracing it. Okay, down. Okay, so all the main parts are done, but we're going to do some more. So, we're going to move up from here to over there. So here's 6. Come on. Volunteers. 6 volunteers. Yeah. So we're going to hold our sheet. So what you want to do is roll as close to the body as you can. We're going to take her over there. Okay, we're going to go out there and then we're going to do. So what you want to do, because the pocket is here, this end is the hardest, so we have to keep it raised. So when I say, so when you work with whānau, tahiru a toru and then up. So tahiru a toru up. Here we go. Yeah. If she's 250, we have trouble. All we're going to do is going to go over there. So we're going to move out this way, and then we're going to go around here. Make sure that the pocket powders are elevated. Okay, so finally, when we lift, there could possibly be a little bit of gas. But don't be too worried about it, okay? It's okay. It's our lovely. So, are we tight? Okay, come on. Here do our toru, lift. Move out, move down this way. Come over this way. Yeah. Start from this side and bring it all the way up. Up. Gently. Up. And that's a lift. From one end to the other. Without disturbing the cooking. So what you want to get, so you need 3, 1 here. Just give me 3. So 1, just for the drawing area. 1 on the pucker. If you want to put 2 on this side, you can. And they will sit there nicely. And this is the only area that you look after. You don't look after anything else. It doesn't sound you might get people say, oh, that's just the way about it. We need to plug up crevices. It's up to you fellas, but I personally don't do it. How would you plug up? How you put a cotton wool in your ear? That's how we do it. Yeah, but I personally don't do it because I don't need to do it. It'll control this area. So whatever goes in your mouth is going to come out somewhere. But if you do get some liquid coming out the mouth, ears or eyes even, do not use the wipes. Because what they does is take some of the skin off after a while. Then that deterioration starts in the face. So, who's Auntie? Auntie Lisa? Is she here?
She's not here.
Where's she?
She just shoot off.
Oh,
She had to move.
okay. So you can use kawa balm. Just put it on the top of the wall. And just dab it out. Doesn't stay in there. Just use what we have to do it. Any parts for you at the minute? Do we have any questions?
What was it that you washed them with? Is it just water?
Yeah, I would just, yesterday I used water. But yeah, I put the oil, cocoa oil. Whatever oil you want to put in there. Natural.
don't have 6 members in the house when that happens.
To move them,
Don't move them.
don't let them do where they are. But in the room, if they do in the room, because the bed is not solid enough, so you have to move them to a solid area. Could be the floor. Everyone's not got 2 beds and these things in there.
Yeah.
So, hi Bob.
I'll just go back to the feet. You know, sometimes I didn't hear properly, so everything is action fast with what you have to do. So when it comes to the feet, and you were saying placing the feet,
Yeah, the feet go there naturally.
yeah. Sometimes some feet
It is what it is.
it's not. So you leave it like
Yeah,
that.
lead them. Yeah, lead them.
What if their knees are bent?
They shouldn't be in the first hour, unless you're getting them to an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, because the toes were curled too.
Is that immediately or?
Oh, no, it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, he would have been there a long time. So, you know, we're not going to catch all our whānau immediately. But yeah, the window for the 1 hour is gone already. Then you just work with what you've got.
Do you have an hour for you to start doing your work?
Yeah, that the body is still limp. You can still move the hands. You can still move everything. Still soft. Maybe an hour and a half. Any more part-time?
If you can't get to the body by within that hour, can you still?
You can still mahi, but it wouldn't be as loose as possible. It'll still be a bit stiff. Then going into the second rigor mortis thing. Has anyone had experience like that?
Yeah.
Experience where you're there and you do those things.
Yeah.
Close up your eyes. What's mum?
Yeah.
Close your eyes were open and I just closed them and her mouth was open and I just closed her mouth. Had you wash with it.
Yeah.
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 Can I just share something?
Sure, share.
So, Mum taught us since we were young teenagers, you know, when someone's in hospital, always miri their hands, their arms, their legs, their feet. So, when they passed, we still miri them. And Mum's never been into embalming. So, the body would stay supple and soft the whole way through the tangi, 4 or 5 days. Yeah, we're real lucky.
Our
We're
children don't
lucky.
really look after their body, that's why.
Yeah, but if you miri from the beginning, it just stays soft. The skin.
Probably depending the sickness. I mean, you're
Oh, yeah,
getting
true.
lung cancer, all those puku cancer, all sorts of cancers. Some of them you can work with and some of them you can't. You still can work with them, but you can't control. Can't do the miri. You know, everybody thinks the miri down, you should be miri up.
Up. Yeah.
So sometimes, you know, you just go with what the body tells you. If you've got lung cancer, the colour of the liquid is clear and red in the lungs. Clear and red. You're not going to get brown coming out immediately. You're going to get the clear and red. So blood and clear. Anything else is a light brown. Then it goes into the dark, so the colours go darker.
How long does that
Within depending on if you've controlled the puku. If the puku is way up here, you can't do anything but maintain it. Put the ice pack on. So the enzymes of the puku eats in a way like nobody's business, doesn't rest. And then that's when all the liquid, you got liquid coming out everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
But not tons of it comes out. Not a lot of it. They might be dribbling a little bit. And I do some secret stuff. And then that actually maintains, especially if I haven't got to them immediately. So I'll do some, and then I'll talk to the queen and come out to where I can go. And then they'll show me where I can go, and then that's where I go after I finish.
So there was an incident that happened. So the person died around about 11 o'clock. By the time we got him back home here, it was around about 3 o'clock, so that was 4 hours later. So, but we managed to work on him.
Good.
Took a while, but we worked on him. long he lasted for, how many days he lasted for. Yeah.
Yeah, so if they're total rhythm waters, take about 7 hours just to miri one limb.
Yeah.
7 hours. So if there's tons of you there, then he's there doing the old miri, you know. It can be done, but it's a timely thing. As long as you're controlling what's going on the body, easy peasy. Honest. Any more partai about that? So just finally, just remember, just the only place you really need to control is the puku. Straight away, good. If you can get the step ice, put about 20, don't put 3 because they're only about that small, and the puku's that big. To get the snap ice if that's what you got, but I really recommend you get this one. Put it in your freezer, leave it there. Now look at that, put your drink out. My magic word is out. No, that's for the tupada. Look at that. Even my towels and everything, that's for the tupada. So, and they don't touch it, ain't they? Your son just go and get a towel, it's not even theirs. And I'm going to get a wipe, that's what tupada they are. Nine, two. So so that is the way we train for. And the main thing is looking after this side to limit the rise of the puku. And when I'm with the whānau, I communicate all the time, so they don't get frightened. Because some of them say first time guys are the worst. Oh, like that, you know. So, because it's new, they've never had to handle a body before, because they really want everybody else to do it. Can I?
Yeah, I just want to share. My husband died in Australia, and then I brought him back 7 days after. I brought him back to New Zealand, and then we're at this home in Panmure.
Oh, yeah.
No, far.
Yeah.
We went there. And then the lady that ran it, she said to me, just keep an eye on his stomach.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand what she meant until about 3 o'clock that morning. I was walking around and I went up to my husband, and I noticed that the cross was hot. Oh no, she said if you put the cross a certain way, and if it's up, that means he's got ear. So I went in and got her about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And she came in and she said yes, he needs to be done. So in the morning her husband came in, or partner, and they took him out and then they brought him back in, and I don't know what, they released gas or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what they did, but they took him out of the room, and then they brought him back in.
Yeah. So it relates to gas.
Yeah.
Nothing bad.
Yeah, no, well, it was really well considering, because in Australia they were saying that he wasn't going to, like he'd be quite a mess when we brought him back to New Zealand because of the length of time we had him in Australia. But the people that did him over there, they said that he would have lasted 2 weeks. So that was the only issue, was that his stomach.
Was he natural?
No.
Was he embalmed?
Yeah, in Australia.
It's a weird that he was talking to us.
Yeah, well, but he did have when we arrived, because they had to check him, and I had to be there when they checked him. And he did have, there was a mat, I don't know, something, there was a stain on the shirt. Yeah, so they showed it to me, and then they said that they'll check it out. Yeah, so I never asked about it, but they went and sorted that out.
I think the professionals do what they do.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
my what it is.
And then last year was my first experience of doing embalming, like a natural, and we did it just up the road at my uncle's whare. That was an experience.
Nice.
That was because I looked after my uncle while he was sick, and then my cousin rang me and said that he had passed in Kalpa Hospital, and she said to me, "I'm bringing him back, and we're going to do him our way." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Because they say things. My cousins are really flighty. They say things, but they do it. Like I'm thinking, "Oh yeah, whatever." Next thing she's going, "It's happening." Blah 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 blah. Got everything. She told everyone else that she's got everything. She didn't have nothing, but she got it all together, and we went up to the Tūtara, and we did my uncle there. And it was an experience. We did the plugging. But I just did his ears. I didn't do anything else. The thing was, it was the water and the ice.
Yeah.
Water.
Yep.
that's how we were doing it with the towel.
That's fine.
And everything was fine until my cousin turned up with his teeth.
Yeah.
And then they went to open his mouth. And then they couldn't close his mouth.
Yeah.
They couldn't get his teeth in. And they couldn't close his
They
mouth.
would have functioned it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, they panicked
Bye,
anyway.
not on purpose.
Oh, no, it wasn't on purpose, but they couldn't do anything. And then we had to bring him down here. So when we brought him in and laid him down and opened his casket, well, his mouth was open and everyone just freaked. And I was like, oh, God, what are we going to do? But then his youngest daughter came along, Dr. Rose, and she rolled up kawa.
Yeah.
She put one in she put kawa, because that was his favourite rongoa, was kawa. We'd put kawa in his in his waka, and then what she did is she rolled up kawa, put it inside his mouth, and then got a kohatu and wrapped it in kawa and just placed it under his. Yeah, and he looked perfect.
Yeah.
But when we first opened it, it was like,
So
it was
when
scary.
that does happen, you just do what whatever is handy to you, then you just do that.
Yeah.
Personally, I still would have. If I don't have that with me, then I would use this. Just what the towel will stay in. I've always got it there.
They thought that, my cousins thought that, oh, it's just an easy thing, just open his mouth, shove his teeth in, and but once I opened it,
There was
Because
nothing wrong
once
with
it's
his mouth.
closed, then they're gone into lockjaw.
and he looked okay, he didn't look like he didn't have his teeth, he looked all
Well, they
like
break it to do it
But it
anyway.
was because they had his teeth, that's what they wanted him as well.
Okay, can I have 6 more? 6 more? Volunteers, so we can just move back over there.
They break it and staple it. And the funeral directors, they break the jaw and they go in there and staple it. That's what funeral directors
Cell phone
do.
that was found in the kitchen is the iPhone. We'll just leave it over there. Still one.
Can we have one more?
Oh, yep.
So we're going to roll as close to the body as possible. We'll wait till we always close to the body as you can. Okay, Whānau, we're going to move both from here to over there. So that's the middle bit there. It's going to be tighter. And you might get a little bit of wind. Yes, that's it. Tahi rua toru, lift. Hey, beautiful. Right, so we've done all the washing. We've turned her over. We've dressed her. Hey, you can either have her dressed, leave her like this and put her head in here, what the way, or you can shroud it. Shrouding has been around for Mairangi years. Like wrapping the baby. So, when we So when we're wrapping, now tamariki, they like to make ribbons. Ribbons to fasten it out. Or whatever they want, like colourful nannies, colourful scarves. So when we're wrapping, we start from this end here, the feet. So you just pull it up. Yeah, straighten it up. And then we're going to go across that way, you're going to come over. Pull it up. Tuck it under the legs. Excuse me.
Do you leave the towels on there?
No, you take the towels off. I just did that because she's like alive.
And they could have, would you still have the coolant, these ice packs in the rain?
Yeah, you leave this bit taking all the way from the line. So you can use ribbons. You can make your own ties, but I prefer row. Okay, so you would start from the feet, up underneath, and the meter of plastic onto them. You have to stick at it. Oh, how? So you can start from there. Now, you know how everybody comes up with their power roll there, eh? Leave those there because you can do magic with those. You know, if they're either going to go down with her or him, we'll wrap her in it. So when we're doing this, you know, I've done that. And then up around. So one hold, can you hold down the outside with that? So they're quite heavy, they're not light. You don't, so you don't put anything on the puku area here. And one more. If you want to go all the way up, you can. So when they're in their waka, in their waka, whether it's the water one or the flex one, the beauty of it is they look so gorgeous in there, all done like this. And then when they're like this, or they're covered up here as well. So only you can do it. Okay? So we got that. And you've got your thingy. So you do it when nobody's looking. Okay. You just, it'll be a little bit back because it's frozen, but that's okay. Put one here, one down here, one down the side. You come up and just tidy it up here. So, okay.
Are you doing it for the duration of all 3 days?
Yeah.
Swapping
Till the poor fucking ngaho. You don't need to put anything in there. Till last night. But I take it out early in the morning. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. See how they are. So when you're using those, so they're like this. And then when it's time to close them up, then you can shroud the head. Which is, get cotton, cut it in long strips, start from the neck down. When it's time to close them up, close our lovelies up. And twine all the way around the head, all the way. And then they're ready to go. I do that and I put the row from here all the way up. So they look like, you know, in the Moana movie. And so that's what I do. You can do that. It's up to you fellas.
Do you have to? You can leave the face open.
Yep. If you see something a little bit unusual going on, when they, you know, when we put the cloth in our normal, we put the cloth away. And a bit of a pukana in there, and a bit of pukana. Just get some ice, wrap it in a towel, and just put it around the face there. If you see the face swelling, it'll just go down. Be nice and warm, but. And then when it's time to let them go, then we shroud them tighter. And then we're in their waka and we tighten the ropes. Have any of you working on the last day of Porotero?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Beautiful. That's the most amazing thing I've seen.
When people are coming in to see, to visit, and they kiss the body.
Oh, okay. So the main thing is not to touch this area, because this is where it's working out over here. Even though the body, you just have the teeth on the Marae, but still these enzymes and they're still working. So you can touch your feet, just the feet. If they look really, really not well, just the feet only. But it's really hard to stop whānau from touching. Any part-ties thus far?
So if it was kōwhakanaho and you take the ice pack off in the morning, how long do we have before any
Oh, you've got the whole day. Yeah. Because we have slowed down the process.
Yeah.
And don't forget, the weather's a lot hotter.
Yeah.
So if you want to leave it on there till the morning and you close that karakia, then do so.
Yeah.
Put the packs in there. yeah, I can tell the family what we can do. But I try less touching the better. Put the ice packs on there. To try to stop the enzyme go any further. So if you really bad, some do their job. I don't have an issue pulling them out of their waka and go and wash them and put them back. I don't have an issue with it. Oh, no sweat, we can do it. You know, those times are private, just between the pane and pane. Sometimes, most of the time, pane and pane will go out and then we do the mahi. Any more questions? Do you take them out and wash them yet?
Would you wash them again if I was to leak?
No, not really, depending how big a puku is.
Oh, okay.
If I'm late getting there or whatever.
So the rising of the puku, it does happen, and that will create a mess, and that's why you
Yeah.
give them a wash.
So if they've eaten, palliative care is really easy because they don't eat, so the puku doesn't swell as much. But if they're from in the hospital, aged care, they would have eaten and drunk. So there's definitely going to be a puku rising.
Do you still have the 3 days? Then you know that
If you look after them very well,
eaten and
I have had 4 days. I will go to the very max, depends what they're telling me.
Yes.
If I go, oh no, come on, should be right. Then they make you work harder. I'm like,
Yeah.
come
And it's the
on.
puku. The
Yeah.
puku will dictate.
Yeah, the puku will tell you how long I'm here for. And the only way to control the puku is what? Ice pack! Ice! And you know, if you don't have those packs, just stick ice and pack it on the puku. But just be aware, that's going to be wet.
Yeah.
Right? Don't be scared, nothing to be scared about. If you have to take them out of their waka and wash them, then do it. They're yours, they're ours.
Just clear the room.
Clear the room. Easy. I know I can stand here and say easy, but it actually is if it's your own.
Yeah.
You do the mahi. You'll get down there and get going. Any other part-time?
Have you come across any discoloration in the face?
All the time. All the time. Just leave them. That's just the body stages that are going through, you know. You might see, you know how they're always on their back. The organs have dropped to the bottom here, and you might see purple or light red up the side of the face. Don't worry about it too much. It's just the body. This is what the body does. So the blood sits here. So naturally it's going to sit here.
So what are they taking out? Oh, what are they taking out of the body then?
So,
It's not the blood. It's
no, I'm talking about natural.
oh, natural.
Yeah, when you say discoloration in the face here, goes up to about the ears. It's just the blood. It's just sitting here. High five.
You know, it is for a kaukaranga, that's te mahi ai, you know, to check the loved ones that are passed and what the things that they see. Sometimes it can be, you know, it's you explaining as a natural thing, but sometimes they go, oh, what is wrong? You know, they go into that process of thinking what is wrong, you know, they actually search out if anything's coming or going in that. But it's good to know that sort of explanation as well, because that can be another way of looking at it, what we haven't, you know, can look at that way.
Yeah. So our nenes, you know, anything happening on the bottle and on the body, is a tohu, telling you something.
Yeah.
Telling you something. And you take notice of those things.
Yeah.
But you also got to realise what it is. So your organs are not up here anymore.
Yeah.
They're sitting down there. There's no place to go. Neither does blood. So it'll just do its natural process in the body. Do you have any more part-time?
Is it, you know, when they
going to release.
Is it homeless?
Well, it's the same thing, not
It's a fart.
yeah. It's really farting, really. The gas is just like that. It's a accumulation of all everything that's going on in the body. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, can I just
Don't
say,
be afraid of it.
but it can get Haunga. One of my uncles died on the island, from Motiti Island, and they went into embalming. But one of the uncles thought he knew what he was doing, and so he pushed his puku, and all the stuff came out. And it was too much. The whānau couldn't clean them up.
Yeah.
Or they didn't know how to. Well, I wasn't there. But they just put nice clothes on them and covered them up, put them in the coffin. But yeah, it was hunga as. Like you would expect, like a fish. You know, with the fish in the guts and all that, and it stink as. And then the puku was rising, so they had it for 3 days and then closed them up to stop it. And a friend who does tupapakuro, he said that when the puku's risen, he gets a needle and sticks it into the belly button, puts it in there, and then it allows the puku to go down, the gas to escape. And that's what his person says.
So in even in tupuna day, you know, they do what you do, you'll do. And they too will take you down the awa, we wash you. Put you back in your korowai, put you back over there.
Yeah, that's what we've, I've been lucky enough to do a baby in the water, 7-year-old in the moana.
Yeah.
It was beautiful because she was just wrapped in a sheet and everything came away into the moana and the little whitebaits were coming around and eating it. But all the whānau was there in the moana with all of us. All her whānau was there holding her, crying, singing, doing taku. It's just the most magical, beautiful thing to witness. Yeah.
And it's really beautiful when it comes together. When you've got all our, you know, karanga, wairua, karakia, haka, all at the same time. Raise the roof. Is that, do they have anything more part
That's the main blessings.
Anything else? But you know, the body, let the body do its natural, take its natural process. If you want to take them out and we'll take them for a wash, then do that.
Like take them down to the.
The awa. Or bring the awa to them.
Awa, the moana, yeah, take the bucket of waters.
You can do that.
Mm.